Good day mga Kabayan Techers! This is your The Kabayan Tech, and today we are going to do a refresh or spoofing of an iPhone battery. So let's begin. So this video, I wanted to share what you call, they say it's a refresh, but for me, I call it spoofing, where you change the battery health percentage to a certain number. One of my friends asked me, hey, do you fix iPhone batteries? And I told them, yes, I could replace them, but I don't have the tools. So we saw a repair shop and they asked us, do you want to refresh the battery or do you want to actually change it? So the first question I asked them is, what's the refresh for? They told us that refresh is for your intention that if you're going to sell the phone that you have to somebody else, you want to refresh the battery as if it was brand new or on a certain percentage that is not suspicious. So when I went on to and watch some videos that some people that they say that they could refresh the battery to 100%. Yes, you could actually do it, but it's still the same battery. If the phone got spoofed or refreshed, then you are buying a phone that will probably, after like 6 to 8 months or probably less than 6 months, you might notice that there will be a dramatic change when it comes to like the battery health. Not necessarily the number, but the actual performance of the phone. But I will show you how they do it. Here I have an iPhone XR, so I don't need the tag on flex on this. All I need is another iPhone 10 battery and also a programmer. If I go onto the battery, it says here it's 86%. Pre-opened the phone already. If you want to see how I opened them and remove the screen, there are some videos or some links that I shared down below on the description on how to open a specific iPhone. If, for example, I'm one of those people who wanted to sell my phone and spoof it, or if there's like a repair shop and they're going to spoof the battery, they don't take the battery out, they just reprogram it. Let me remove the display and battery. Okay, let me turn this one on, have the battery to connect on the JC. Here you will see it's 86% and the cycle count for this one is 571. So what I'm going to do is, I won't set it to 100%, but I'm going to set it on a higher battery health percentage and also on a lower cycle count. I do on the JC, press the on off button, and then I could go to health. And then it says here 86%, I'm going to have it 92. And then I'm going to write it. And once it's done, it will show you that it says 92% here if you could see it. Then we're going to go to and refresh the cycle count from 571 and make it lower. So I'm going to press the on off button again and then it goes to cycle. Press read and I'm going to lessen it down 180 and then I'm going to write it. So once the writing is done, it's going to verify that it is on 180 and 92%. So I'm going to take out the cable. For the phone to read the one that I programmed, I'm going to connect first a different battery. So I'm going to grab a Kapton tape and cover this one. And then this is the battery that I'm going to use. The reason why we're putting in a different battery is for the phone to read it and to have an error message. The battery has a BMS board or a chip inside that is paired to the actual phone that reads it. Okay? So this is applicable for iPhone XR, XS, and XS Max, but I don't encourage you to do it. I'm just showing you what others are doing. Let me just put in my screen and then I'm going to put in the other battery. So the first time I did this, I was like shocked because a lot of people are claiming, yes, they could set it to 100%, but it's still the same battery. I'm going to also show you on a different phone that has the tag in flex. So let me turn it on. I have the other battery. This is the one that you're going to wait for. When you go on to settings, it will say that an important battery message. So this will show up regardless if you have like an original battery similar to this. Turn off the phone again. Going to remove this battery and take out the Kapton tape and put the old battery. Then turn it on again. Initially, what we have for the battery for this phone is 86%. So let's see if the one that we reprogrammed or refreshed shows up as the new number. So when I go back again to settings, so the important battery message will disappear. So when I go back to settings and then go to battery, instead of 86%, it will show up as that. I'm just sharing this one not to discredit anybody, just to show you some videos that are claiming that they were able to refresh it to 100%. Yes, you can by reprogramming it, but it is still the same battery that you're going to use. I don't recommend you doing it because that's not how it's supposed to be done. The correct way to do it is when you did the reprogram a while ago, you're going to take out the battery and take out this one. I'm going to have a separate video where we replace and use a battery like this and transfer the BMS board from the old battery to the new battery, and we're going to reprogram it to 100%. That's it, mga kabayan techers. Thank you very much for your patience and waiting for new videos. Kindly hit the subscribe button, it will help me a lot, and hit the bell button so at least you know if there are new contents that we have uploaded. Again, thank you very much and have a good day.